In this video, we're going to be talking about find your tribe, what I mean by this, and why it's important to find your tribe. Now, first things first, I want to lead this video by saying that you don't need everyone. Everyone is not your audience. You're not compatible with everyone. Not everyone is compatible with you. You're not compatible with everyone. Sometimes you're not meant to cross in different worlds. Sometimes those worlds are not meant to intersect and collide. So, in the law of attraction terms, this is called finding your people, which is like attracts like, which is also known as like vibrations attract other like vibrations. So, in like plain simple words, it's like the red people with the red people, the green people with the green people, the orange people with the orange people, etc., etc. The tigers with the tigers, the lions with the lions, the pigs with the pigs. So that's a little bit what I mean when I say find your people. But one thing that I think that really interrupts the flow of people's ability to go out there and meet new people and also network, either whether it's networking or whether it's in business promoting their products and services, whatever the case may be, I think one thing that stops most people from finding their people is that they think that everyone needs to accept them. You don't have to be accepted by everyone. In fact, I got great freaking news. You only need 1,000 people to like out of 1 billion people. If you get 1,000 out of 1 billion to like you, your products, your services, or to participate in what it is that you're doing, whether it be clubs or a church or an event or a book club or whatever it is, that's great news. You don't need everyone to like you. You just need to find the people who co who coexist with you, who definitely have a really strong bond, that the mesh is there, the flow, the chemistry, everything is vibing in all the right places. You only need to find a certain amount of people, right? So that is great freaking news if you think about it. Now, I'm just throwing that number out there, right? I said 1,000 out of 1 billion, right? So let's just say you need to be liked by 1%. If you can crack that 1%, you can transform your life in terms of making more money. You can get rich just by finding the 1% of those people who like you. And these mindsets are intended to help you realize that you know something. Wow, wow. I'm over here worrying about everybody and their opinions, what they think about me, and being rejected. And each rejection hurts. Every no hurts, but you don't need to you, you don't need to win at everything. In terms of being like, all you need to do is find the right people. The right people are your people. That's your tribe. That's your community. And that's all you really need is the right people. Now, again, right? Let's kind of bring this back to reality a little bit. Let's say the universe is also trying to tell you something that you are not in the right. Maybe you are not acting in terms of what is most popular, what's most in high demand, right? Because there's certain personality qualities and traits and attributes and clothes styles and blah 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 that are more popular, more high demand for X, Y, Z reasons. And so the universe is sometimes saying that your style is not in demand and that maybe you want to go a little bit more trendy, right? So in pickup, when guys are seducing women, one strategy is to cater to the market, right? You know the bad boy look. For example, let's say if I was trying to pick up like a certain type of chick, a certain type of woman. I know she's into this bad boy look. I'm gonna wear the biker boy, the you know maybe a white tee, the biker blazer, coming out with my motorbike. Oh man, she likes motor. She likes that style. That guess what I'm wearing. That's what I'm wearing. So sometimes the universe is trying to send us a message that our style or our preferences or our interests are very low niche, right? They're very low niche, and what that means is that there's not a lot of people who are interested in that. Unfortunately so. And I learned this the hard way. I really, really did. In terms of like socializing is really about finding that right flow, the right mixture of you have these interests and other people like those same interests too, and that you can coexist together because you have common ground, common interests. That very popular saying, like attracts like. Well, why wouldn't that be true? Because you got to think about it. We humans, by very definition, well, by logical, in terms of logic, when you think about it, we have to do something, right? You know how when in social gatherings we do we play events, pool, we go to the beach, or we do pool, or we play video games, or we play sports or something. Like we have to pick something, and then we have to pick something that everyone likes, so that it really just gives the people a reason to get together and bond and whatever. But it makes it nice when the excuse of getting together makes it easy because everyone's there together, and then the fellowship where God, Jesus Christ, talks about the fellowship and the community between the brothers and the sisters. The brothers and sisters can come together. That's why I like the whole Bible as well. That the church, when the Bible, I used to be against all that stuff, me personally, right? And then I, it's funny because I realized a lot later in my life, I learned that a lot of what the Bible is saying is really true. It really is, and I like the Bible because it attracts people who are spiritual, people who are interested in improving thyself and doing the right things. Now, unfortunately, the Bible got a little corrupt today, right? It got a little bit corrupted in today's modern world, but it is what it is, right? So find your people, find your tribe, find the people who are interested in the things that you like. Find those people. What are they interested in? Do you know yourself? Do you know the people that are interested in what you're interested and what they're interested in? Because a lot of these things are relatable. They form an overlap. So when you know yourself, you can best know your people, right? So they teach us this a lot. They teach this a lot in marketing. I don't want to go too in depth into this because I can kind of like really go off a tangent, but the main idea is find your people, find the right kinds of people who have your same kind of interest. Usually, the people that we click with are very similar to us, and in law of attraction, they call us vibrations. For whatever reasons, maybe they're the background, the same family types, the same thought process, the same attitude. Maybe they read similar books, maybe they play similar games. All these things kind of really all build up together. The law of attraction just sums it up and says it's vibration. So I guess they think of it like, kind of like electricity. All these different types of things creates like this electrical charge, and like attracts like. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. This has been Gerardo Morillo. I got a lot of great freaking announcements, but I won't be telling you on this podcast. Be sure to check out Manifest Shortcuts with the link down below. Manifest Shortcuts is my ebook with over 20 years of wisdom compacted in one ebook. This ebook is about the secrets to life, manifesting abundance, and so much more. Be sure to check out those high quality resources with the link down below. And thank you so much for listening.